Hey everybody, today I want to share with you a pretty interesting tool that I found where you can encode secret messages into PNGs. Now, this article I came across where the author was talking about how he was first ran into this thing called Pico 8 encryption, where you can execute a whole game directly from a PNG file. So he was interested like how this was done, how were they able to encode all the assets, the logic of the game directly into the PNG and have the user to retrieve that and run it as a result. So the whole thing was made of something called a steganography. So I have no idea what this is, but if you want, you can read about it from Wikipedia. I'm sure it's going to be very technical and very, very interesting. Basically, it's a way where you encode extra data into an asset. So what's interesting is that the author was made a tool that allow you to encode your message directly into the PNG file that you upload. So how does this work? Well, to put it bluntly, basically you take the least significant digits of the encode. So every image is made of RGB and they can be represented by a couple of bytes. So you take the rightmost bytes, the least significant digits, and you encode zeros and one into it. So that becomes a piece of data. So as you can see, the very last digit was encoded. This data was 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, which represents H. So that's how you encode a piece of information. And to the regular people with human eyes cannot distinguish that small tiny change in the last digit of the color. So this is the encoding for the color black, and when you change it to a different digits, you can't really tell the difference. So for a human eye, it's really impossible to tell. But you're able to encode this crazy amount of data into the image itself. So in the end, the author created a Rust program that lets you do that, and you can actually play with it on its website. So let's say I want to encode a secret message saying subscribe to Pentacle newsletter, and I want to upload an image to encode this information into. So you pick an image. I don't know. I'll pick this laughing image from this meme. So it immediately encodes the data into the image, and I can download the image. So if you look at the image, it's really no difference from the original. You can't really tell the difference. And however, this secret message was encoded into the image. So if I want to see what what the secret message is, you can upload this image again into the file, into the system. And as you can see, it retrieves the information from the color coding of the image, and it displays to me the secret message that I wrote before. So this is a really good way to hide your data and to put information into an image. But this is also a good way for hackers and attackers to put extra payload into an image and send that to a vulnerable server. So this is very interesting, and this article I encourage you all to read it. And the author goes into detail on how he was able to get it running. And his tool is also open source, so feel free to take a look. I'll link it in the description below. And yeah, so this is it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tiny little video.